Hello everyone, Dani is here. Now I'm going to talk about the case of the death of Alda Risma. For you all, especially kids nowadays, who doesn't know who Alda Risma is, let me tell you who is she. Alda Risma Elvariani is a singer, actress, and model from Bogor, West Java. She was born on November 23, 1982, and she died on December 12, 2006. At that time, she was 24 years old. According to the report, Alda died because of a psychotropic overdose and there were 20 injections on her body. The injection contained substances that attack the nerves and respiratory system. What still become a mystery is whether Alda overdosed because of her own actions or is there someone who must be responsible? Before going to the story, let me tell you about Alda Risma's background. In 1999, Alda's father passed away. Then she became the backbone for her mother and her 8 younger siblings. She released her famous song. The title is Aku Tak Biasa in 1998, In the Shade of a Blackboard. This song was released when I was still elementary school. And by the way, I like listening to this song at that time and up to now. Besides making her career more successful, the song made her crush. His name is Iwan Sastrawijaya, and that we will call Iwe, who was a high-ranking of Blackboard, which is Alda's record label. And Iwe was already married actually and had 4 children, but he said that he was engaged to Alda in 1998. However, in 20, their relationship ended because there was a third person, that is Ferry Surya Prakasa. In 2000, she was in a relationship with Ferry Surya Prakasa that we will call FS, who at that time was married and had 2 children actually. And Alda's mother disagreed with their relationship due to the religious differences. And here is the chronology. On December 10, 2000, FS picked Alda up at her house in Bekasi to go with him to stay together at the Grand Menteng Hotel, Jakarta. Before arriving at the hotel, they stopped at the drugstore. FS entered to the store while Alda waited in the car. Strangely, FS bought several drugs such as sleeping pills, sedatives, intravenous fluids, syringes, and others. Totaling all is around 29 bottles. Not only that, FS asked the shop owner for helping him to find a nurse who could put intravenous lines and inject liquid medicine. Then he got her. She was Nurse M. And after that, the three of them went to the hotel room for 432. They are Alda, FS, and Nurse M. On December 11, 2006, FS ordered another medicine and it was sent by 2 men into his room. Then 2 men were holding Alda and FS injected drugs into Alda's body. On December 12, 2006, FS ordered another drugs and it was sent by the same 2 men. FS continued to inject the drugs until Alda was helpless. FS gave the same 2 men 100 grams of gold so they would shut up. However, the 2 men asked for more. They would shut up if they were allowed to have sex with Alda. Oh my god, what the flower it is. And the craziest is FS approved it. And after doing their action, the 2 men left the hotel. At 6 p.m., FS called the security of the hotel to order a taxi to take Alda to the hospital. At that time, Alda's body was lying stiff, cold, and her mouth was pouring foam and blood. When FS was being asked why it happened, he only answered that Alda was overdosed a sleeping pill. And then the taxi drove to Cipto Mangunkusumo Hospital, or it's called RSCM. On the way to the hospital, FS called Alda's mother. When they arrived at the hospital, Alda's body was cold. Her mouth was foamy and bleeding, and her heart was not beating. Finding out about this, FS returned to the hotel with the reason that he wanted to check out first and pack his belongings in the hotel. At 10 p.m., the investigation team came to the RSCM to identify Alda's body. The police also went to the hotel where FS and Alda were staying in room 432, but FS was not there. In the room, the police found 3 syringes, IV bottles, 11 bottles of alcohol, and contraceptives and sedatives. Not only that, the police also found, stained blood and semen. In the fact, after FS found out that Alda had died, he fled to Singapore, and in this case, the Indonesian police collaborated with the Singapore police to find and arrest FS. On December 28, 2006, FS was arrested, and after arriving in Indonesia, he was immediately taken to the Polda Metro Jaya. On August 9, 2007, FS was sentenced to 15 years in prison by the East Jakarta District Court on charges of premeditated murder. And however, at that time, FS denied it. He said, "I don't say it, I didn't do anything, and I didn't make a mistake." After years, on February 2, 2011, FS prison sentence was commuted because FS was proven not to have committed premeditated murder. This was indicated by many old injection marks on the Alda's body. Besides that, because both FS friends were punished for 8 years, then FS, as the same person, but must also be punished by the same, that is 8 years. Meanwhile, during the trial, Alda's mother read a search message from Alda before she died. Alda said, "I'm hit, slapped, punched. I'm not willing it. I didn't make a mistake. I'm threatened and abused." Okay, those are the chronology of Alda's death. Up to now, almost 14 years, the cause of Alda Risma's death is still not clearly answered. So what do you think, guys? Is Alda Risma's death an accident that she did herself by taking drugs to an overdose? Or was she deliberately made unconscious as if she looked overdosed? Or was FS the one who killed Alda? Might someone else plan her death? This conspiracy hasn't found the answer. So, it was the story, and the thing that we can learn from this incident is we need to be careful with anyone and anything, because the people we are close to and we trust the most could hurt us the way someone else do. Be careful with whatever we do and we say. Keep going on, stay healthy, and be happy, everyone. Thank you.